Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Colin, go ahead with your comments. State your name, please.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Colin Kegler, and I'm also a long-term resident of Provincetown. I urge the full Cape Cod Commission to override and reject the subcommittee's recommendation for waivers for the Provincetown Hotel Pier proposal in its current form. I believe the current proposal, on balance, represents a greater environmental and economic liability than a benefit for the commercial district. Remediation of the sites at 227 and 229 Commercial Street is a shared goal and a welcome outcome. The root concern, however, is the project scale. The proposal calls for a four-story structure embedded in the FEMA-designated high-velocity flood zone with intensified use. The CR1 violation is not a technicality, it is the core engineering and regulatory challenge. The primary financial benefits would accrue to the investors who strive to maximize condo listings values on a Sotheby's real estate website, but the risks, liabilities, and loss are concentrated for everyone else. Flood insurance and premiums would increase by 20 to 40% for neighboring properties when FEMA updates its flood maps. Flooding is already a heightened concern in the commercial district, even with sandhill barriers. Since the winter of 2017 and 18, the floodwaters reach as far back as the bas relief of the monument, or at the base of the Provincetown Monument. And I also list on-site construction as a concern that may be prohibitively disruptive to neighboring businesses during Provincetown's tourist season. Heavy machinery has to be transported either down a narrow, inelastic one-way alley or brought by the harbor. And as an additional risk to the community, I cite the financial viability with the timeliness to completion as a major concern. Provincetown cannot afford a scenario like the unfinished real estate developments of Atlantic City, New Jersey during the 1990s. A stalled or failed project that during peak tourist season would depress neighboring business revenues during Provincetown's critical 3-month economic window. So lastly, let's please consider the testimonials from neighbors about this proposal and past projects with the private developer, which reveal past project delays and an alarming lack of responsiveness. Even the Provincetown Independent newspaper has reported that within the last 6 months, the developer has disrupted neighboring businesses, including a collective of 40 Provincetown artists at the Courtier Gallery and a well-established immigrant-owned restaurant at Front Street. Historic Provincetown should be valued as more than a speculative opportunity to play a game of Monopoly in real life. I urge the Cape Cod Commission to ensure that today's projects do not undermine Provincetown's economic livelihood, nor set a bad precedent undermining long-term coastal resilience. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Seeing no other hands